Hello there, my name is Sarah. Welcome to Sarah's Sunday School. And today's topic is supposed to be provocative and is supposed to make you think and is supposed to make you tell me what you came up with either today or from Monday when the homework needs to be passed in. Today's topic is, are you doing what you've always done and, in quotes or in parentheses, getting predictably, unquote, or on parentheses, the same results? So, are you doing what you've always done and getting what you've always gotten? And yet, the insanity of thinking the scale will move, the clothes will fit better, the joie de vivre will get better, things will change, the motivation will get better, the energy will get better, the living with you gets better. So, what in your life have you been doing like a robot and thinking it might turn out different? This is such a dangerous time of the year to not make adjustments and be aware of your food program. If you're a tracker, are you maintaining that? Are you putting the bones in on a day like today, a Sunday, so you end up bulletproof for the week? If you're not a tracker, are you shopping over the weekend and bringing in the foods that match what you need? Maybe upgrading, not buying any boxes of processed foods or freezer items of processed foods, thinking, well, we'll just have them on hand. Are you really making pantry, freezer, fridge upgrades, decisions, and eliminations that are going to help you? Because you don't want to be doing the same thing for the next 5 months. Because you know what the next 5 months is going to get you? When I used to do that unconsciously, I would say, my goal is to not gain. Then I know I'm ahead of my game. Is that really where you want to be? Is that a little bit slothful and lazy? Don't you want to just become a better version of yourself? Just a wee bit? So where can you make little changes that you've seen, maybe here, maybe someplace else? Lord knows there's enough YouTubes and Facebooks and private, pages that you can click onto that will give you so many nifty, great ideas. Have you been toying with doing something, but you're still not? Because the week just gets away with you? If you're like I am, working full-time, maintaining a house, maintaining your kitchen, the rotation, the meal prep, the head stuff that goes on as you walk into the grocery store to purchase everything, are you so busy being busy with that the rest of it is hard to even think of changing? Just maintaining is all you can possibly think of. How about adding more water? How about adding Himalayan pink salt to your diet instead of either white table salt or even sea salt? How about one more upgrade? It's just a different container on your table. How about giving up something that has artificial colors, flavors, and sugars in it? Looking at that label and really taking a good hard look. Not trading points for less points maybe, but changing the ingredients of what you choose to put into your body. Like Coffee Mate, going from Coffee Mate to the Bliss or to the Califia almond creamer, even though it has carrageenan in it. It's still probably a better bad choice than the Coffee Mate with all the dubious ingredients. Little itty bitty changes. Anybody that's gone from sugar to fake sugar to Zyla, like I do and like a few others here do, will tell you that Zyla, not only not spiking your glycemic index, not only not spiking your blood sugar, not only having 4 grams per teaspoon, but it tastes and looks and feels and behaves just like real sugar. There's no biting aftertaste. There's no Truvia flavor. Blah. It comes from North American hardwood. How about switching over to that? I mean, that's the only added sugar I have is in my coffee. And for now, it's a sacred cow. I'm not giving it up. But I've certainly adjusted all the other things. You know, I'm buying grass-fed, organic cows butter. Nature's Promise, Organic Valley. I'm buying that. I'm buying the Kerrygold Unsalted for my bulletproof coffee. I'm making little gradual changes. Did I do this before you met me? Not really. Did I do it before I started making videos every day? Yeah, I made little changes, but most of my huge changes have come in the last 6, 7, 8 months. And after maintenance, and perhaps a restlessness settled in with me, or I kept seeing so much information online and in certain places that I needed to upgrade my belief system in what was going to work for me. And so I have. And so, of course, I share it with you here. Is it for everybody? No. But what can you do so you're not doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? That's insane. You don't want to be insane, especially this time of year. We are going to be so deluged. And I have to tell you, I did see a Christmas ad in September, and it just appalls me. I almost want to write that person, company, whatever it was, and say, just because you advertised in September makes me sure I'm not going to buy your product, right? And so out will come all the dumb, horrible, not healthy, dubious ingredients coupons in the Sunday flyer section for all the products to do your holiday baking. Well, maybe you won't have holiday baking this year. Maybe you're going to take a pass. Maybe you're realizing that makes you feel a little fraudulent. You know, you've been doing well on your program. You've lost weight. You've lost inches. The scale has moved down. You've upgraded your personal choices of ingredients and choices and single ingredient foods like broccoli or spinach, things like that. And suddenly you're going to start baking because people will have pouts and hangdog faces if you don't. Enlighten them. Share it with them. Teach them how to make it for themselves. You know, it is going to be interesting. I'm changing up some of the food at the shelter that I work at, and we're spending a phenomenal amount of food. But we have 6 pregnant women now that are living on smoothies. And so I have to find the biggest bang for our buck. They basically mix yogurt and the mixed berries frozen fruit. And that is definitely a better bad choice than what they were having. They do add table sugar to it, which I'm not really, that's their sacred cow, not going near it. They're having yogurt and berries. That's good for that little one inside of them. So what are you doing? Are you doing the same old, same old? Or are you going to be provoked today by Sarah's Sunday School to make one little change? If you're drinking 4 glasses of water, can you drink 5 or 6? If you're having 6 fruits a day, like I was, 6 or 7, can you begin to cut back and eliminate them? We're learning more and more about them. And then there's the rumor at Weight Watchers that perhaps they only will allow 2 free fruits. Well, what are they finally figuring out that other websites have known and are sharing? I mean, I might be late to the game with my fruits, and granted, free fruits and veggies with my Weight Watcher tracker for the year and almost a half. You know, it was a free food. I wasn't paying attention to it. If I got that craving or trigger for something, a better bad choice was yet another piece of fruit. And then something clicked. Somebody helped click my head and went, you know, too much. And then the Bulletproof Food Plan allows 4 ounces of a fruit or a starch each day. So I've got to make those tough decisions. Like, do I want a sweet potato or do I want my berries? Do I want a smoothie with a frozen prebiotic, meaning green banana? Or do I want that baked potato with my steak later on? I have to make the decisions. And you know what? It works for me. I like having to make decisions like that because it keeps me conscious, and I want to stay conscious to what it is that I'm doing with my food and my program. How about you guys? What little eensy-beensy changes can you make in your program that's going to help you, that's going to make you more solid, more true to yourself, more successful with either body loss or needle loss, or just helping you stay more true to what your program is and not having the cravings and the triggers. So, Sarah Sunday School, homework submitted no later than Monday afternoon. Oh, don't you hate how I drive you? Don't I just drive you to get out of being insane, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? You don't have to do that anymore. We'll show you how. Have a wonderful Sunday. Lucky you. I'm working 9 hours. Bye-bye for now.